So, my people, our people say that if you tell a poor man what it takes to become rich, sometimes he will say, please let me remain in my situation. Do not envy anybody. I repeat, do not envy anybody. I'm saying this because I've gone to comment section on so many videos that people talk about Regina Daniels and his problem now, his marriage with Ned Moko. A lot of videos are out there. In fact, you don't even know which one to listen to or to watch. But I've been careful not to come into this matter because long ago I just decided to leave all this celebrity and their wahala, gossip, problem today on the internet, tomorrow, and all that. But this Regina Daniels matter, I want to drop one or two lessons or bring to limelight one or two things because I am always after the youth, the young people. I'm always after dropping anything that will help them to be better adults tomorrow. So this is why I'm making this video essentially. Regina Daniels and her marriage with Ned Nwoko, we know it has been, or whether it has been out there in the open with all the scandals, coming with it and all that from both sides. Ned Nwoko, Regina Daniels, and people, a lot of people have been talking, people have been saying a lot. I've heard so many versions, some people blaming her for marrying and not even blaming her, blaming the mother for pushing her, that she was ignorant, she was a child. Some people blaming Ned Nwoko for, leaving her and finally letting her be what she is today. She's been accused of being a drug addict and all that. So a lot of reactions over this matter. Ned Nwoko has tried to defend himself. The public is trying to pity or support Regina. And what baffles me is that a lot of people are all out there in the comment section. Still, I see some ladies saying that if they have opportunity, they too will marry such an old man. You have never seen anything. So without wasting much of your time, this lady here, as you're seeing this video, this lady, she's a French lady. So she made a video in French which I watched and I saw a lot of things. I heard a lot that I have not heard from the English YouTube makers or video makers. I've not seen a video. I don't know whether people are really trying to, or people do not know, or people are trying to be careful not to offend the man, because this lady exposed a lot, and that's why I want you to watch this video. It will be translated into French. Watch this video and decide for yourself. Not all that glitters are gold. This lady said a lot. So I'll be dropping it from time to time for me to chip in one or two things, but let's just go on and listen to this lady, and I'll be fast forwarding it also because I can't play the whole video.
And then they throw you out. They rip your children away and throw you out. We also discovered sordid things that even happen in their bedroom, in the bedroom of Net Nwonko's great polygamy. And really, my friends, this man is disgusting, scandalous, even sadistic. I had always said that a politician, a respectable man, who goes out and loudly proclaims that if a woman is not real, I will not marry her, I have nothing to do with her. Since that statement, even if those are your preferences, coming out and saying that in public made me feel a bit weird. We are going to discover that this sentence spoke volumes, both about his preferences in women and also about his preferences in the lower abdomen. Sit down, because the revelations in this video are not the kind that you stand up before listening to. You have to sit down or you will collapse. And if you are discovering this video for the first time, first go watch the first video I made where I talked about how they met and the role that his mother played in their meeting. The scandalous video I made recently, I think it was on Sunday before coming to this. Otherwise, you'll skip things and maybe you won't find your way around because there are things that I won't go over again. Whether it's their story, blah blah blah. Otherwise, it'll just make the video long for nothing. Today, I want us to be able to talk about it for a break because I saw that in the previous video. I was a little too agitated. I didn't take the time to explain certain things. Here, we're going to be calm. We're going to take a deep breath. And then we're going to tell each other some truths. Let's begin. And then we're going to tell each other some truths. Let's begin. The day after the scandalous video, after making his statement accusing his young wife of 25 years of abuse, powder and alcohol, he was going to receive an award for his performance as a senator in the state of Delta Opa Delta. To be more precise, with his other Moroccan wife because it should be noted that Dan is the sixth wife. The fifth is a Moroccan. The fourth is called Chanter. I don't know much about his first wives because their mothers are also old and they are really not on social networks. They are not very public in fact. But it should be noted that Nadal is the sixth wife and I think she celebrated her birthday some time ago when her father or her husband gave her a new heart-shaped diamond ring for her 25th birthday. It was very recently. I think it was in October. Yes, after the scandal and his statement, he was going to receive his award with his Moroccan wife. People on the net were scandalized. People said, "Who, my dear? You can't support your wife, can you? You see her here on the net, playing the perfect wife, making friends, exchanging things, going out with the kids. This is something that happened to your co-wife. And you're there, you're accompanying the father, you're doing your thing as if nothing had happened. Shame on you." Some people said that, and that's why you're giving this young woman the cold shoulder. When she herself had problems when she complained that since Regina got married, she no longer had her time, that her husband no longer came to her house, her husband no longer requested her services, she got angry, she even carried her bags, she left. Regina didn't say anything at the time either, she continued to go out with her husband. She continued to go to performances or shows. I think that was the time, but he was campaigning to be...
So this is about this polygamy. Those of you who think that marry a rich man, enjoy the money, you don't know what this lady what she's going through. You don't know what they go through. You see, the other time that Lila left, she was everywhere with Ned Nwoko. She was everywhere. The same people condemned her. It's condemning this lady now that she's going everywhere with Ned Nwoko, while Regina is in her own situation now. So polygamy, you think it's easy because of the money. You don't want your peace of mind. I see a lot of things. Anyway, let me not digress. Let's continue listening to this lady.
I'm a senator. She continues to accompany her husband, living her beautiful life and showing off the luxury she lives in. She didn't even mention this or even write a message of support to her co-wife. Why do you want Jennidel's time to come and she can finally enjoy her husband's undivided attention? Do you want her to spoil it? She starts saying, "Oh Reginata, let her go. Why do you want this?" And this leads me to believe that everything that the women there were saying on the net was that they were in a perfect polygamy. A polygamy where there was no rivalry, no hatred, they got along very well. The children of my co-wives are my children, the children of this one are my children. That all that was a sham, it was smoke and mirrors, it was false. Because very shortly after, we saw how the same Moroccan woman came to write about her respective status. Like respect is important and something beautiful to say that she is the fifth wife and the sixth wife who is Regina Naden spends time disrespecting her, that Regina Naden does not give her the respect she is due. Now, let's go back to the statement that Net Wangko made the day after this scandal because he is hiding some truth in this statement. Let's read that before I tell you what I have to say. Red Nana wasn't always like this. Her current battle with drug and alcohol addiction is the real source of our problem. She needs to continue her rehabilitation program or I fear for her life and safety. Now, she has moved to a place where I would like to know Anna. Who is Anna? A little devil. The friend, in fact, is Reginald's brother and, apparently, her brother also has a friend, as I explained in the previous video, who was there, who attacked her husband, who took her and who went to hide her somewhere. In the previous video, I said that they entered her house, in the family compound, already like the billionaire, but in fact, they went to hide her somewhere else, and that's where it intrigues me because he says that none of these other women have ever accused him of violence. That the violent one here is Regina, especially when she takes her powder, when she takes her dose. But this goes against the story of what we discovered by just digging a little bit because he knew that with his fourth wife Chantel.
So guys,
I think her name is Chantel.
This is where I want you to pay attention very, very well, because some people do not even know what this Regina Daniels has been going through in this marriage. All you see outside is Ferrari, diamond ring and all that. My people, all that glitters and no gold. Please, young girls, I see a lot of you in the comment section saying that if you see, you will also marry. That age is not. There is also domestic violence in poor people's home and all that. Yes, we know. But please listen to this video. Listen, okay? I don't want to be the one talking here. Just want us to follow this lady.
We call Chantel. Her part was so bad to the point where he beat her up badly and locked her in one of the rooms of the house. She stayed there for days just because she accused her husband of abusing their children because they have problems because Chantel wanted to separate and she wanted to leave with their 2 children. The guy says, never, that's not how it works at my place. If you come to my place and you want to leave, you leave the way you came. The children there are my children. We mustn't forget that he's a lawyer. So when he says things, he weighs his words. He has the means and the power. Not only is he an accomplished businessman, he knows the law, he's cultured, he has many connections as a senator over there in Nigeria. So he beat up the prisoner for days until the powders he was given reached a certain level. He was taken out there and taken to the hospital. This leads me to reveal something incredible because yes, he's right. Regina wasn't always like this. She wasn't always like this. She started taking his powders and stuff seriously when she started walking with him. And it's the same pattern he uses on all his wives. Like that, as soon as you start making AG, we're going to use the case that was brought in against you. Apparently. Ned Wonko always makes his wives take things for bedroom stuff. So when you're his wife or whatever, he understood that when they take these things, they're lionesses in the bedroom. They become lionesses with her. You can do anything. And apparently, my friends, oh my god, the guy only likes to do it from behind.
It's a serious
Sources
matter.
say that Reginald Daniel was rushed to a hospital because his behind had been torn during some very complicated things in the bedroom.
Did you hear that? Young girl wanting to be like Regina Daniels. Did you hear that? In case you didn't hear, let me say it again. Regina Daniels was once rushed to the hospital because her behind was torn. Disgusting things you people do not know. You people don't know what happened behind the camera. Just want to be like Regina. Some of you are calling her queen. Anyway, the debate is out there. Is it her fault? It's not her fault. It's her mother's fault. I don't care whose fault it is. But those of you who are cheering her up, look at her dressing. I mean, look at the way this girl goes about. She has really, for me, she really went wild. This man must have exposed her. Yes, I also agree she wasn't like this. A young, innocent girl who was even a virgin before the man married her. The man has really exposed her. You don't understand. You are seeing Ferrari, you are seeing diamond ring, you are seeing rich wig, all the expensive wigs and all that. That's all you see. You don't know what happens behind the scene. You don't know what happens behind the bedroom door. You don't.
In a hospital over there, in Maitama, where Mama is, that's where her residence is, I think. Mama, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Anyway, it's a bit important and we rushed her there because she had a problem there, behind. That is to say, that is to say, we talked, we treated and everything. Let's go. It was a nurse at the hospital who revealed this. Oh. So knowing that this is
So I'm now wondering why I didn't. Some Nigerian bloggers are not saying that nobody's talking about this part of Regina Daniels' life with Ned Nwoko. That nobody's talking about it. Is it making sense to you? So this lady's from Cameroon. She made this video in French, like I said. So most times I get more insight or details of some of this news from outside Nigeria, because perhaps those vloggers from Nigeria are afraid of saying everything, or afraid of, but this person is outside Nigeria, so she's saying it the way it is. The information I've never heard. I don't know if anybody has heard it. If you have it, drop in the comment section. But this is very disgusting. This is very disgusting for me. I don't envy her for marrying a rich man. I pity her instead. Young girl, full of life, full of future, just went like this because of money. She has enjoyed it. Look at the way she smokes on social media. Honestly, the way she has been using social media of late, you cannot, I don't think this allegation is far-fetched from being the truth. No, because somebody under normal sense, with someone that is sober, cannot be dressing like this on the internet and doing, all kinds of things. And before people start taking these things, like she said, something must have gone wrong. They're trying to face one reality difficult some people, because due to the certain truth that they it's very difficult to live with, they take these things. So yes, actually, the situation would have led her to be taking it. You don't know. It's not all about acting movie. No, it is not.
thing that a normal person can't do constantly with all their mind. He does things to his wives so that he can do very complicated things in the bedroom. And that's how when he started walking with Regina Daniel at 16, because forget everything that other people say, even that marriage is there, she was only 17. They started walking when she was 16. And that's when he started introducing her to it. At home, there's hookah, there's all the manga stuff. You know the big cigarettes there? No, the big things there. What do you call them? Oh, that people smoke there. So it's like this big there, that he has that at home. There's hookah, he has everything. Stuff over there. Makes his wives take these things. I don't know if he takes them himself, or even if he does, he knows how to take them because maybe he's been on them since he got there in England. He started taking them like that, so maybe he knows the dose he needs. Especially since he's also old and with heart problems, you can't overdo it. So he makes his wives take them, they take them, and you know that the thing there, although you can get into it, very soon you'll start taking it now for anything and everything. You have a bad day when you need a joint or you need to smoke a line, someone's annoying you. Oh, you need this, that. Oh, you need the kids stressing you out. You need that because it's an addictive thing. So he introduced Regina and his other wives through like chant, revealed that it was not a fabricated story. She herself revealed that it was her husband who had started giving her this. She also started learning with him to do complicated things in the bedroom. People say that it's the same thing he did with Regina. Like today he's saying that oh she's a powdered, oh she's an alcoholic, oh she went up and down, he introduced it. It's not that she just went out like that. There, her brother started delivering, showing himself. Sesu, she started taking doses thanks to her brother's friend or her brother. What is certain, the person she started taking it with and who made her believe that it was normal and okay, is her husband. The reason why I believe in this hypothesis is because there is a video where Regina Daniel is giving the people to Rashmua. I don't know if we call her Rashmua. Rashmua was an influencer there, in Nigeria, some time ago, who was selling aphrodisiacs for the bedroom. Whether it was the...
So I believe you know this part of the story about this lady. I don't want this video to go so longer than this. You've heard it all. You've heard it all. What do you think in the comment section? Again, why I made this video. Please share it to our young people. Share this part. This part of this story touched me so much that these are the things that happen, disgusting things that happen in the bedroom. And people are there still envying her. Many people are praying to be like her, thinking it's a blessing. A young girl, she's just 25 years. She has diamond ring. She has a house, right? She just bought a house, I heard, for herself. She can afford those things. She has made money. But after that, when she goes inside, there's emptiness. There's emptiness because there are so many other things she would have done with her life. There's emptiness and that sickness is already there. You heard it yourself. So please, my young people, do not follow the trend. All that glitters are not good. Thank you so much. This is Inspiration Gist with Dora. Please share this video, drop your opinion, and then also drop your own opinion, your advice in the comment section. I'll see you again in my next video.
Thanks for watching Inspiration Gist with Dora. Don't forget to subscribe and click here to watch our next video.